This is Gary Lou Crizzle with Medieval Knights and Midnight Forge Studios. And I have a new update for Medieval Knights here for the May showcase. And I will just go over a bit of what we have. So, right now, I have updated the procedure generation just a little bit to allow better navigation for our enemies, who are all brand new. They have new AI controllers, and there is a singular enemy spawner now that will actually spawn in all of our enemies. I'm trying to see. I saw some wolves over here just a second ago. There they are. There's our wolves. Alright, there. Yep. Oh, that one. I don't know how he didn't see me. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, there's our wolves. They are able to walk around now. They can alert on me. I don't know why that one didn't alert on me just a second ago. But they can fight. They can die. And then we have foxes as well. So the foxes are now the same. The foxes actually will run away whenever they hit 50% health. And then we've got new birds. The birds will actually fly around, and whenever they get tired of flying, they will land and hop around for a little bit and then fly off again. Other than that, the forest has become a much more dangerous place where the deer are not so friendly. The does will still run away, but the stags are way more aggressive, not just the alphas anymore. It is any stag. Other than that, something that we have also implemented is there is a survey button in the game here, as well as on the main menu, and this survey button will take you to the survey for the playtest. That is right, playtest. We are now in playtesting, and if anybody wants a key so that they can playtest the game, let me know. I will give you a key to allow you to playtest. This also has a nice bugs feature, so both of these, whenever you're done with the survey, it actually sends it to our Discord, and this bugs will actually send a bug report to our Discord as well, so that we can see exactly what is being reported and how we can fix it. We don't care if you guys report bugs more than once, so don't worry about duplicating bugs. That just means that you've ran into it more than once, or somebody else has ran into the same bug that you've ran into, and it makes us want to fix it even more. There's a bunch of bugs fixes that have already been implemented into the game as it is, just from us getting the bug reporting in there, because it allows us to better focus our efforts towards fixing those bugs. One other thing that I want to showcase right here is the ability to actually swim. Wright's got the swimming working, so now we can actually swim in our brand new upgraded water. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new water. It looks really, really nice. There's some coloring that we want to fix up with it, and then there's this jumping bug whenever you get out of the water, but that's fine because we're going to fix it. But it looks way better than what it did originally. Let's see, what else? That is generally it for this side of things. There's a lot of back-end things that are going on. A lot of bug fixes that are going on with the UI and getting the UI set up. There's also the options here that have actually will update the options. They actually fully update now, and I can actually change my quality whenever I'm in game here, so you can see it over in the background over here. It changing whenever I click on one of these, and increasing the fidelity of the assets themselves, and I can change my color assists in game, and this will persist. If I were to quit out of the game now and come back into it, it would actually persist throughout. But that is all I have for right now. So for the build anyway, like I said, this is on Steam right now as a playtest. If you want a key, let me know, and I will get you one. But without further ado, alrighty, so for this sprint, I'd like to go into our intern spotlight. We have Darren Farina, which is our wonderful level designer. He has been working on the tier 3 workbenches for this sprint and has done absolutely wonderful with them. They look great. I can't wait to get them into the game and actually get them implemented. Pretty far off for these benches, but once we get there, I'm sure that all the players will absolutely fall in love with these designs. It's done fantastic work. And on the UI UX side, Joseph has done a fantastic job with the accessibility options. They are looking at making more and more accessibility options available for our players. We already have the quality sliders, we have the resolution, the full screen windowed and Windows full screen, and then all, of course, the color assist modes for our colorblind inclined folks. And they have gotten this to be persistent across the levels. So now when you change something from the previous level on the main menu, it'll actually persist throughout to the level in the actual game world whenever you start a game. Both have done wonderful work. I cannot stress enough how lucky we are to have these guys. Anyway, so for our work timeline, it's changed up a bit to introduce a lot more polish, a lot more things into the timeline that we didn't have previously, because we were working towards just a playable goal, a playable demo that we could get out to people. Now it's time to actually delve in and get these things working together and way more cohesive, and actually get the rest of our systems in there that make this not just a playable game, but something that you want to play. We're looking at towards the last bit of June, potentially by the next showcase, to push for the majority, if not all, of the networking systems complete, as well as just the main core UI stuff. We're looking at getting the more procedural generation stuff done by the middle of June, where we will have the Briars, the mountains, and then Storm Alley as well, all in there, so that we have those 3 new biomes in there, along with enemies and such with those. And then starting on the Surf and Servant AI to get them implemented and actually start to fill out that kingdom building aspect of the game. The boss AI is going to be more towards in-game goals, and then we have the resources and gathering, so things like farming, fishing, and the things like that. And all that ties into a lot of player mechanics that need to be added in there, but they're going to be added in over time, as quickly as we can add them and work out the bugs, because we are getting a lot of bugs in from the playtest, and so it's really good. We're trying to focus on fixing those bugs, but at the same time we're trying not to stay stagnant on those bugs, so that we can push past and actually get to what we want to get into the game. Which, for our next sprint and our next showcase, we're trying to get, like I said, at least the Briar biome and enemies by the end of next sprint, and the start of the Surf system. We're gonna have fishing, farming, multiplayer, PvP aspects, and then hopefully adding in the skill system and spell system. These are what we have planned for right now. Barring any big changes or any big bugs that come along that halt our process, this is what we're looking at. And now for a bit of unfortunate news, our socials. We don't have any data on our socials for this sprint, or this showcase. Sadly, the people that I had working on our socials have had to stop working on our socials, and therefore it has made it to where we don't have those analytics anymore. We're not looking at them as much because of us as devs. We're pushing towards getting the playtest bugs fixed and everything of that nature. But I'm going to be trying to add in new ways for us to push out small tidbits and small videos, instead of just letting us stay stagnant on socials, because we need to get that push. So I apologize. I don't have anything here for you for the socials for this month. However, expect something for next month that will make us look a lot better in this regard. But other than that, I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.